who is Hardik Pandya replacement. Since we're talking about Hardik Pandya replacement, you don't necessarily need to replace Hardik Pandya. If you go in a very different direction, you don't necessarily need to. They needed to replace him last year, not when they are building a squad from scratch with a new captain in position. So I don't think they needed to do that. Talking about Hardik Pandya, will he be happy with the squad or not? I think the biggest aspect, Sahil, let's start with you, and GB also you. The biggest aspect where they'll be very happy is that pace bowling department, despite the fact that they've not got Gerald Coetzee. Bumrah, old. They've already won the last IPL. When they won the last time they won the IPL, these two were bowling. Uh, of course, Reece Topley, Lizard Williams, Hardik Pandya. That's a good bowling option. And then you look at the all round. Will Jacks को खरीद के तो कितना खुश हुए थे, कितना खुश हुए थे. And then Mitchell Santner. Will Jacks is that great a player. He can change the game around very quickly. I think this is a good combination, a much better combination than they had in the last cycle. Sahil, let's start with you.
6 overs of pure hell, yaar. Jasprit Bumrah, Trent Bolt, Deepak Chahar, they're giving nothing away. मतलब 6 ओवर का सर्कल तो इन लोगों ने पूरा पैक कर लिया. Then you have Hardik who can bowl that occasional over if required, and then you have the new Rashid Khan in the making. AM Gasanfar, not many are talking about him. Can hit the long ball.
How much did they pay? 9.7 something.
3.8. 3.8 if I'm not wrong.
Okay, sorry. 9 was Noor Ahmed. Yeah, 9 was Noor Ahmed, CSK.
So Noor was 10. Noor CSK ने वो bid बढ़ा दिया. Yeah, I think ये 4.8 or 3.8. I'm not really sure about that. Okay. So they have got and Mitchell Santner. मतलब मैं तो पिछले 3 साल से बोल रहा हूँ कि अगर Mitchell Santner को कहीं खेलना चाहिए तो वो वांखड़े है. And I hope he plays. I hope they find a playing 11 slot for him because since Krunal left, and surprisingly they didn't even bid for Krunal. I don't know what was happening वहाँ पे. I thought they'll bid at least मतलब 2-3 करोड़ तक Krunal के लिए bid करोगे क्योंकि कहीं ना कहीं मेरे को 6-6.5 का ही, and they didn't bid for him. But I think the steal move was Arjun Tendulkar at base price towards the end. I think that was the trump card. They played it at the right time.
Why is that the trump card?
Death bowler penetration at the start, I think, gives you a lot of options with the batting bit also, yaar. So why are you like kind of underestimating that? Don't laugh, guys.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
No, on a serious note, I think जो आपके Robin Mins, Ryan Rickleton, and Bevan Jacobs, these are like really good buys. 3 really good buys who can hit sixes at will, and then Will Jacks. So squad बहुत अच्छा है MI का. And this squad is winning the title. This squad is winning the title.
I think one. Not immediately, but I think they will be a shoe-in for one.
First season.
Sahil ne bol diya hai. Okay. Am I having a solid first 12? Their backups lack IPL experience. IPL experience to ban jata hai, bhai. MI's key objective was to get the Pacers. I think they got what they wanted. Chahar is an underwhelming buy. I think they overpaid for Chahar, but then they had the market for him. They also tried to go for Bhuvi. So it was between Bhuvi or Chahar kisko le paenge, and I think they got Chahar. Biggest teams were Will Jacks, Allah, and Santner. I agree with this because last time spin department to tha hi nahi. MI ka spin department was non-existent. So from that, if you consider this is actually looking very good. यार ये question क्यों आता है? Is Hardik the captain? Yes. Hardik is the captain. They are changing captain as they didn't go for Ishan. नहीं भाई ऐसा नहीं है. They are not changing captain. Hardik is the captain. जब retain हुआ था.
Didn't go for Ishan because Ishan didn't do anything for them last season. यार 15 करोड़ वाली property नहीं देख रहे हो.
Yeah. Opposition will love to play Mumbai Indians fast bowling attack. Are you sure? कोई बुमराह का नाम सुना है रविशंकर? Okay. Explosive batting with Rohit, Jack, Sky, Tilak. Okay, let's talk about this. जो बैटिंग लाइनअप बनेगा वो काफी अच्छा बनेगा. तिलक वर्मा को आपको नंबर 3 पे बैटिंग कराना पड़ेगा या नंबर 4 पर कराना पड़ेगा. सूर्य कुमार यादव 3 और 4 in your Sky. Rohit Sharma, Ryan Rickleton, Robin Mins. That's your top order. Will Jacks, if he plays somewhere in the top or in the middle, because again, remember, they don't have a Kiran Pollard or a Tim David figure. They always like that. So you're looking at somebody like a Will Jacks to fulfill that role. And of course, then there's Hardik Pandya as well. Gigi, starts with you.
आई थिंक विल जैक्स को लेकर जितना खुश हुए वो जाके उन्होंने आरसीबी ओनर को गले लगाया और वो सब, तो वो देखते मुझे लगता है कि विल जैक्स तो डेफिनेटली, एंड आकाश अंबानी इज ऑन रिकॉर्ड सेइंग दिस टुडे दैट मेरे पहले 12 इज सॉर्टेड इन दिस टीम, यू नो, फर्स्ट 12 obviously taking the impact player role into account, so obviously they are opening with Will Jacks, definitely Will Jacks और रोहित का एक्साइटिंग ओपनिंग पेयर दिखेगा, provided रोहित is, you know, doesn't has a good season, you know, and then at number 3 I think मुझे लगता है तिलक खेलेंगे because सूर्या ने तो वो spot sacrifice कर दिया उनके लिए, and that is again going to be extremely a big trump card for MI, the way this could be Tilak's breakthrough season, you know. Remember he hit 300 consecutively in T20s, that is phenomenal. So you got Surya at 4, 5 pe I'm forgetting 5 pe con will be the maybe Robin Mins, I don't know, 5 and 6, but it's a strong
No,
finisher wala nahi hai aspect, I agree.
Hardik Pandya at 5. Or you can have
Hardik Pandya, yeah, captain,
or
the captain.
Naman
Or Namandir. No, Namandir is here, or is he at Punjab? Namandir.
No,
Namandir.
Vadera.
Oh, that is Nihal Vadera. I keep getting confused between these two. Yeah.
You know, ये होता है confusion. But yes, Naman and Hardik Pandya. And I think Hardik Pandya, they are priming for that Kieran Pollard job. Okay? They've been trying to get him to do that Kieran Pollard job. And I think this season, where, you know, it will be very, very clear that he's going to be the one for that. So yeah, that pretty much sorts it out. Let's take a few more comments before we go to Manuja. Manuja, let's take this comment. Chahar, Bumrah, Bolt, Santner, Gazanfar, Wankhede, good luck scoring against them. True or false?
It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare.
I mean, for any this thing, if you are going to have Bumrah and Bolt together, then you have Santner. Really good luck to them in terms of how you're going to score against them. Then again, Chetan, for me, the things that they have really invested well is in Robin Mins and Namandhir. I thought those were very good investments because you already had your core together, and Gazanfar, you know, these are all youngsters who are there for a long haul, and we've known Mumbai to nurture those talents. I mean, what you have as their marquee player, your retainers are all players that they have. So I think it's a very long haul thing. I don't see any holes in this team. Let me tell you this.
No, I think number
not
5,
many
number
people
6,
would have.
7 could be a hole. 5, 6, 7 could be a hole. Depending on Hardik Pandya's form, 5, 6, 7 can be a bit of a bother. But again, you rely on somebody like Hardik Pandya to come good.
Yeah. So also, but if you look at their domestic, I don't know, see somebody like KL Srijit, how he fits in. Essentially a wicket keeper, but a pocket dynamite.
Okay. You know, we were talking about the opening slot. Usme Ryan Rickelton ka naam bhi hai. You know, now it's come.
Ryan Rickelton, Rohit Sharma.
Yeah, Ryan Rickelton, Rohit Sharma, which frees up Will Jacks to bat at number 6. Let's not forget that. So I think it's going to be very important how they stretch their 4 overseas. Agar hum 4 overseas ginaye inke, Ryan Rickelton to open, Will Jacks there, and then uske baad you have Trent Bolt, and then you have Gazanfar. That's your starting top 4. And then Trent Bolt ke saath you can replace with Reece Topley or Lizard Williams. Lizard Williams is an excellent buy. You know, he can bat. He's a bowling all-rounder for you. He's Lizard Williams / Gerald Coetzee. So I was surprised they didn't go for Coetzee and they picked Lizard Williams. And I think they picked Lizard Williams at base price. So that was a very good buy for them. So, and maybe Gerald Coetzee ke liye they might have had to struggle a bit. So look, let's take a few more questions. Apart from Bumrah, who's going to bowl at the death. Look, if you have Trent Bolt and Deepak Chahar at the start and Hardik Pandya putting in the overs, then you have 3 overs from Bumrah at the death. 3 overs from Bumrah at the death. उसके बाद कौन bowling कर रहा है दूसरे एंड पे, क्या फर्क पड़ता है भाई? जब आपके पास 3 ओवर हैं डेथ पे जसप्रीत बुमराह के, 15वें ओवर से आपका जसप्रीत बुमराह लग गया, उसके बाद तो गेम खत्म हो गया ना वहां पे. Who will bat at number 6 or 7? I think 6 and 7 will be between Will Jacks and Namandhir. We'll have to wait and watch. Rickelton and Allah have lack of experience in IPL, but again, okay, this is a big comment. Let's talk about this. Robin Mins, it's a good story, right? He had an accident. He was picked up last year. I'm forgetting which team picked him up. He had an accident. GT picked him up. Yes, had an accident. But he's very exciting player to watch, isn't he?
No, he's Ranchi ka Chris Gayle, yaar. I had the opportunity to go to his house last year. I was covering the test match in Ranchi, India, England. I met his father at the airport, who's a security officer. He told me beautiful story with Shubman Gill. Shubman Gill promised him कि uncle जब Robin खेलेगा तो हम आपको tickets भेजेंगे. And Robin was supposed to start for GT last year. I went to his house, saw his superbike, Hyundai Creta parked outside. बहुत feel good factor, चाय पिया, मजा आया, बात किया दोनों से, पेरेंट्स से. And then when I reached home, I think कुछ एक महीने के बाद उसका Kawasaki superbike पे accident हुआ. And he was in a bad shape. Injured himself just before joining the GT camp. And वो join नहीं कर पाया, खेल नहीं पाया. फिर झारखंड के अंदर कुमार कुशाग, ईशान किशन से कंपटीशन था फॉर द विकेट कीपर स्पॉट, सो ही कुडंट गेट द गेम टाइम व्हिच ही वांटेड, केप्ट प्लेइंग सीके नायडू अंडर 23, बट नाउ ही इज बैक, कैन हिट सिक्सेस एट विल यार. मतलब जितना सुना है, जितना देखा है, छक्के लंबे मारता है, छक्के लंबे मारता है. और एमआई लास्ट ईयर भी इसके लिए बिड किया था जब जीटी इसको लेके गया था. और सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बिट हम मिस करते हैं, इसका बिडिंग चालू कौन करता है? इसका बिडिंग हमेशा चालू करता है चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स, क्योंकि एमएस धोनी ने वादा किया था रॉबिन के फादर फ्रांसिस.
but they're not able to take it.
अगर रॉबिन को कोई नहीं लेगा तो मैं लूंगा. धोनी had promised his father.
Okay, Bevan Jacobs is a hitter. They are thinking of for that Tim David and Pollard role. Look, that's a very good point as well. So I think Kiran Kumar saying their only concern is injuries to Deepak Chahar and Trent Bolt. Boss, they had picked Jofra Archer, जो pick होने के बाद दिखाई नहीं दिए. So I think in that comparison, this is a very good pick, Trent Bolt and Deepak Chahar. But yes, I understand where you're coming from. Injuries are always a part and parcel. I mean, let's see what happens in terms of how their overseas picks play out. कौन opening करेगा, कौन number 6, number 7 होगा. Yes, Manuja, please go ahead.
Where does Karan Sharma fit in here? Please, can somebody tell me?
Piyush Chawla role.
That's all?
Yeah.
Backup leg spinner. Backup leg spinner. Backup spinner.
No.
The next Piyush Chawla.
हमारे पास बैकअप का भी बैकअप है मुंबई में. That is the advantage. It's a Mumbai way of living. बैकअप का भी बैकअप रखो.
Okay.